Joining me now for our P-Wolves profile is Sam Trofholz, a senior from Columbus, who is one of the top competitors on the Nebraska Wesleyan men's swimming team. Sam, I think you might have to describe your career at Nebraska Wesleyan as decorated. How do you find room for all the swimming medals you've won?
Well, most of them, whenever I've gotten them, I just give them to my mom, and she has a nice little box at home that she puts them in so that I don't ever lose them.
Yeah, you have won a lot of them, though. What's been some of your major accomplishments?
Guess past years, I've won a couple of first place medals in individual events, the 100 backstroke, 200 backstroke, and then quite a few relays over the past few years as well. Those have been awesome to be a part of.
Yeah. What is your favorite event?
I would say probably the 100 backstroke. I'm pretty good at it, and it's not completely exhausting because it's only about a minute of racing.
Now, many of your accomplishments have come in the Liberal Arts Conference meet. Explain what is the Liberal Arts Conference?
Yeah, so since swimming is a unique sport because we don't have an actual conference for the sport, so when we have the Liberal Arts Championship Conference meet, that includes all the teams within the American Rivers Conference and a couple extra. So during that meet, we're competing for the American Rivers Conference title and also the Liberal Arts Conference title, which includes a couple extra teams, and then they'll score the meet separately from the Liberal Arts title and the American Rivers title. So we're competing for two titles right there.
The Nebraska Wesleyan swimming program is relatively new. Talk about how you have come along in your 4 years competing for Coach Greg Fleming.
Yeah, when I first came here, the team was still relatively new, and Coach Fleming saw a lot of potential in me, and he was able to just help expand on my skills and just become a more well-rounded athlete in general, and just managing time with all that, with swimming and everything else I've got going on. And he's really helped develop the team as a whole, and we've got a lot of new talent coming in this year, and after meeting some recruits for next year, I'm excited to see where the team's going to go.
Talking about managing time, you're also the student body president at Nebraska Wesleyan. What are some of the duties that go with that?
So that is basically just overseeing the entire student government and all of its functions, keeping in contact with President Good, all kinds of faculty, student leaders on campus, student organizations. I'm one of 2 student members on the Board of Governors, so biggest responsibility is answering a lot of emails, I guess.
Yeah, I'll bet. How will your experience at Wesleyan help you in the future?
Wesleyan has prepared me to take all these skills I learned inside and outside the classroom to apply them to any sort of job I'm going to have with a liberal arts education, well-rounded thought process, so that whatever I go into, I'm going to have a background with experiences from all trains of thought, so that I take a well-rounded approach to whatever problem I'm solving in my career.
What is your major and what are you aiming for?
So I'm an international studies major, and I just applied for a Fulbright to teach in Germany. I applied last October, and I'm waiting to hear back. I won't hear till March or April, so if I get that, then I'll spend all of next year teaching in Germany, like American Studies and English.
And somehow you work swimming into all of that. Sam, thanks very much for being our P-Wolves profile.
Yeah, thank you, Dick.
All right, Sam Trofholz on the Nebraska Wesleyan swim team, and our P-Wolves profiles are brought to you by Andy Van Horn and the Van Horn team at State Farm, Leach Camper Sales, where the coffee's always on, the Wild Bird Habitat Store with 2 locations in Lincoln, and home real estate agent Kathy Dixon.